I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. I'm going to be gluing the shaker pegs into the sawtill tonight. I want to let it set overnight, and the best way for me to not monkey with them is just to leave the room, so while I'm sleeping, they'll set up. I'm going to be using Titebond 3, the ultimate wood glue. Why am I using this? Well, because it does exterior and interior, superior strength, longer assembly time, water cleanup, and it's the only glue that I carry in the shop. That way I don't have to worry about whether I'm using it for one thing or the other. This does everything and does it well. Before I glue the pegs in, I want to clean off the pencil marks from where I laid out the holes. To do that, I'm going to use some alcohol. Well, I got the pencil marks out, but it looks like this poplar is soft enough that the scratches are going to be visible. So I'm going to be forced into using a little bit of sandpaper to clean the surface of the wood and get rid of those scratches. When I glue the pegs in and then put blow on the pegs, I'll get another coat of blow on this surface, which should take care of any issues that I caused by running the sandpaper over it. Because I had to source these from 3 different places, I was a little concerned, but it looks like the sizes are the same. I put a little glue in this container. That lets me dip the end of the peg and get a little glue on it. So when I put it into the hole, I get enough to glue the peg in place, but it doesn't go all over the place. Now, it was suggested that I put the boiled linseed oil on the pegs before I put them in the hole, and that could work, but I want to make sure that I have a good bond between the glue and the peg, so I don't want to fill up the pores of the 1/4 inch dowel on the bottom of the peg. That's the defective peg. After I put it in, I noticed that it had a little chip out of one of the corners along the top edge. If I'm spending this much time on it, I'm not going to build it with defective parts. Well, upon opening the packages and finding a defective peg, that put me 3 pegs short of my goal. So tomorrow morning I have to go back to Hobby Lobby and buy 3 more pegs. Because I don't want to use these that are stained brown, and I don't want to use this broken one. Well, a short break while I go make another trip to Hobby Lobby to pick up some pegs. Won't take long. Be right back. Bummer. Make room for the short saws that I have. Back saws, toolbox saws, etc. They have the same thickness in the totes that a full-size saw has, 7/8 of an inch. So the spacing is going to be the same, but I need to put a row of shaker pegs down here. I'm going to have the row of shaker pegs across the top in addition to this row down here, because one never knows what's going to happen when they have saws. It may turn out to be that I have more large saws than short saws, in which case I don't want to limit myself. I'm going to put a row of 8 shaker pegs down here. Now we're going to go on the same spacing as the upper. First one starts at 5/16. Second one is 5/8 of an inch from that. Take the 1/4 inch auger bit and a small brace. And poke 1/4 inch holes at every one of these marks. Now we put in the last of the shaker pegs.
the remainder of the shaker pegs back in this box. So I've got them for the next project. And I think it'll be just enough to inspire me to have to go buy more.
Well, now it's time to leave the project so that the glue can dry and I won't fiddle with it. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.